Dave, a breathless encounter here at Barrow. It's finished 2-2. Was it a game neither side really deserved to lose in the end?
Possibly. I'm going to be biased from our perspective and said that we didn't deserve to lose because both of their goals are offside. But on the flip side of that, there'll be subjective moments in the game that people think could have gone their way or could have gone against them as well. So, yeah, listen, I think it was a high intensity, open game of football with goals, with action, with all them things. And as a neutral, probably a good game. And if I'd have been offered a point before the game, I probably wouldn't have taken it. If I'd been offered a point after half an hour, I probably would have had to. But I'm a little bit, like I say, a little bit disappointed. Not only with our start. Forget the fact that we can argue the goal shouldn't have counted. We were miles off it. But the reaction we got was fantastic.
Yes, that's all right. As frustrated as I'm sure you were in the first half, that must be the most pleasing thing. Reaction, character, similar to what you showed against Notts County in terms of coming back. A very difficult place to come.
Yeah, difficult place to come, and like I said, what you don't want is when this place is full, as we have at our places, to give people a start and be up against it. We needed to change momentum. We did that just before half time. In fairness, prior to that, from probably half an hour on, we were better and gave ourselves opportunity and forced them back and came into the game. Like I say, that culminating us getting a goal. Second half then becomes a little bit different. I thought we were really good second half to get ourselves level. From that point on, I thought we were a little bit safe in terms of how we went about it. They obviously changed their game plan as such and brought Aqua on and meant more direct. We planned for that being the case. Well, you then have to deal with direct play. You then got to pick up second balls. For me, our back three are happy being deep, and that's not what I want. So I think they have to work harder to get up the pitch. And if the ball's played backwards and square, work harder. Because then all of a sudden, if things are being played forward, Ben can deal with it, or if things are being played forward into the box, they should either go through, or if we're all competing, then the ball drops outside our penalty area, which doesn't result in chances. And you look at what a lot of Barrow's goals have been second phase, whether that be second phase from set pieces because they put the ball in good areas and keep it in there, or second phase from open play, and we left ourselves open to potentially that being an issue. Again, there's a foul given for the disallowed goal from the corner, and Ben obviously has to make a save. They don't happen if we're brave, in my opinion, or if we're wanting to work harder to get up the pitch.
It's a game where you must also take a lot of credit for that turnaround. Obviously, 2 substitutes have scored, but to make those changes before the break as well was really brave, and it's obviously panned out. Getting that goal just on half time just changed the complexion of the game.
Yeah, it's not nice having to do it because people will see it as a slight on them, and people will see it as a bit embarrassing that I've made changes before half time. It's not that. It's what we needed to get something from the game, I felt. And if it hadn't have been a case of having certain opportunities to make changes, I'd probably made 4 then. I was edging towards waiting until half time, and ultimately came to a decision: why waste 15 minutes? That 15 minutes has proved crucial in terms of getting us momentum in the game, getting ourselves a goal and getting ourselves back in it. And again, I'll apologise to the people who came off, but that's how I saw the game in terms of what was needed in order to change that dynamic. It's nothing against, like I say, it's nothing against them. It's nothing against the ones who came off at half time. This is a team game, a squad game. People at times won't have good games. People that came off will disagree that they came off. I'm okay with that. I've no problem sitting down and talking it through. There's absolutely, from my side of it, no malice in it. This is about us getting 3 points as best as possible, or a point as it's turned out today, and I'm happy that that's the case. But I'm also disappointed that I have to make changes after 25 or 35 minutes of a game, whatever it was, because we need to be better than we were.
And what was the message at half time? Because it was a very different Stockport County that came out for that second half.
The message was you've got a lifeline in terms of we were poor. The goals are offside. You can argue any way you want to say, we're 2-0 down because there's linesman's not put his flag up twice when he should have. it doesn't make any difference. Our start of the game was horrendous. We had the ball. We didn't do anything with the ball. We had control. We had control with our centre-backs not really going anywhere with it. Well, at some point we need creativity. Hence why we went with Jaden down this side and said, go on then, go and try and get 1v1 and Powley and put 2 attacking players on. And the message was, be more aggressive around how we go about things. We'd force them back. The pitch was getting tougher and tougher, so quality was always going to be difficult. So to provide the moment that we did to get the equaliser is brilliant. I wish we could have gone and won it from there.
You spoke after the Aldershot game about this being a period now that County really just need to get through until the January transfer window with the injuries that you've had. 7 points from the first 3 games since then is a solid start.
It is, and I get why from a player's perspective, probably from 2-0 down here and you get back to 2-2, that looks a good result and you become a little bit safe and protect what you've got. From the side, it's different. We probably see the game being there to go and win, but I'm probably no different from everybody else in terms of thinking that from these 2 away games, if we didn't lose either of them, or if ideally for me we could pick up 4 points, it would be a decent return, and we still have the opportunity to do that. I thought, like I say, we could have got 3 today, but on the flip side we could quite easily got none. So we have to take that, like I say, park it, recover really quickly and go to Bradford now. Look forward to going there and performing and starting better than we did.
Yeah, it doesn't get any easier with that trip to Bradford. You've won there the last 2 seasons, of course, with Hartlepool and with County, but they're absolutely flying right now under Graham Alexander. Yeah,
but it's a great place to go. If you, for a League 2 footballer looking at fixtures, when do you play Bradford's away is going to be one of them, because there'll be 15, 20,000 there, the place will be bouncing. What better place would you want to go and play football? And we couldn't be in a better place in terms of sat where we are in the table. Yes, there'll be a challenge. They'll think they can beat us. I'm happy with that. We've got to go there and perform, and if we can perform, we've shown over the course of the rest of the season that we can go and beat anybody. So we'll relish the opportunity to go there and play, and hopefully thrive in it.
Appreciate your time, Dave. Feel better soon.
Welcome. Cheers. Thank you.